Thank you so much, OPP. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate the board and we appreciate everyone here. Today's poem is Mama. It's a special dedication to all mothers, stepmothers, spiritual mothers, biological mothers, foster mothers, mothers to be, because when you're a little girl, you're being prepared to be a mother. So Mama, dear mother, dear Mama, sometimes we call you Mommy, sometimes I call you Mama, sometimes Mommy, sometimes Mama, but all suit you, Mama. Mama, you see, your love is a gentle stream that is guiding me through every dream. Mama, your touch is soft. It's like a soothing beam. You see, Mama's voice can be slightly calmer, slightly not calmer, slightly talking from the woods, but that voice, my goodness, Mama, your voice can wake me up from wherever that I am. Mama, your hands are working, and something that is mysterious about you, Mama, is you've always have eyes all over you that when I am doing something that is not good, you will always notice, Mama. I appreciate you today, Mama. You see, Mama, sometimes I see your smile, sometimes I see that you're crying, but I haven't really mastered how your tears look like because, Mama, you have endured it all. Mama, sometimes you laugh, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to dance like the swaying trees, but you don't. But Mama, you are my perfect soul. Mama, your strength is like a mountain that is tall and well-rooted, Mama. I appreciate you today. Dear Mother, my heart, my life, it all emanated from you, Mama. We love you today. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It reminds me when I was in college, people will talk about their mothers, people will talk about their parents and praying for them. I was not able to relate well sometimes because I did not have one to refer to by that name. Hey, good to see lots of people here. John Rajua, it's been ages. Are you still there? Okay, good. I'd like to call Anthony Mugo. Have you said you are able to introduce the guest?
Yes.
Good. Go ahead.
Okay, just we have the bio of about George Asigoh, our presenter today. He's a multifaceted professional with extensive expertise in copywriting, authorship, and content marketing, and entrepreneurship. With a career spanning 20 years across diverse industries such as banking, insurance, hospitality, and fast-moving consumer goods, FMCGs, he brings a wealth of experience to his work. Driven by passion for digital marketing, article writing, graphic design, and website development, George actively shares his knowledge through training, coaching, and mentorship, particularly in the realm of online businesses. His transition from corporate laws to entrepreneurship has profoundly reshaped his understanding of wealth creation, underscoring the importance of innovative thinking and unwavering determination. Beyond his professional pursuits, George is a devoted father whose family inspires his restless drive for success and financial independence. He is dedicated to empowering individuals to transform their professional lives and attain financial freedom, equipping them with the tools and mindset needed to navigate the challenges of today's dynamic landscape. Through his work and writing, George aspires to motivate others to break free from limitations and realize their potential. As Power Monday, let us welcome George for this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mugo. Good to always have you. So, George, the floor is yours. Yeah, we come with George from a good number of years, pre-COVID.
Thank you so much, Paul, and the Live Your Dream team. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that introduction. I'll just go straight to one quote that I want everybody to have a knowledge on it. Because if you don't take anything home from today's teaching, then I'd like you guys to do this. It's a quote by one Al Nightingale, who is considered the dean of personal development. And he says, "We must view with profound respect the ultimate capacity of the human mind to resist useful knowledge." This thing got me moving because I'm so much concerned about people generally, with the people's attitude when it comes to new knowledge or information, especially the ones that challenge their new thinking. It means that when somebody is or receives new information that is contrary to their beliefs, they tend to be negative about it. One example is when I tried to introduce somebody to online business. Then the moment she heard about the name online, she stopped me on my tracks. Are you talking about online? No, don't tell me anything about online. I told her, no, I've not even started. And she insisted, no way, I don't want it. So I believe in our life, before we do anything, and especially in business, we need to have a certain attitude, a certain mindset for us to succeed. So we must view with profound respect the ultimate capacity of the human mind to resist useful knowledge. It's so amazing and yet so shocking that a human mind can resist useful knowledge. Let's go now to my personal online entrepreneurship journey. And I'll start with the introduction. I started this journey in the year 2017, October 1st, with my first training in article writing. I was so much disturbed because I'd been employed in the corporate world for around 15 years, and things were not moving as I expected. Then I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries about losing my employment and then having no source of income. So I decided just to Google, what can I do without interfering with my day job? Then a website popped in, and I contacted the person, or he contacted me, and we chatted along the way, and he agreed to train me on article writing. And this was to take around 1 month of training, and we did it. So after 1 month, I started writing articles for pay. As much as it was little, but I used to do it to get some experience. And in the same breath, when I was being taught about to write articles for the websites, I came to learn about digital marketing. And because all my life I was in the marketing and sales, I decided to do a course on digital marketing. And that's how I landed into digital marketing space, and it has been wonderful. So from 2017 to date, I've been online, and I really appreciate the kind of journey it has been. The key milestones and achievements I can say is that during this journey between the 2017 to date, I can tell you that I've become a changed person. And there are certain attitudes, certain mindset that I've acquired, certain habits, like being positive in life, like affirming, being disciplined, being focused. And I believe it has not been the destination, it has always been the journey, the process itself. And I can tell you guys that you can always trust the process. It's always important. I've managed to build various sources of income. And remember that if you were to lose a certain source of income, and when you have only one, it becomes a challenge. And having like 3, 4, 5, or 7 sources of income makes you stabilize. Even though we are told that when you're starting out, you need to specialize because they pay you so much as a specialist than a generalist. But my advice would be when you're starting out, you need to have as many, especially as a freelancer, you need to have as many ways as possible to make an income so that when one fails or two fail, then you can always have a fallback plan. And the challenges I faced and how I've overcome the same is when I was starting out, I can tell you guys that I didn't have money. And for any business venture, if you don't have a startup capital, my friend, it is hell on earth. So I tried to move from one friend to another, trying to solicit for some loans, for some money to start my business, because I needed some computers, some internet connection, some courses, some online tools to use, softwares. But then without cash, it was so hard. It took me up to around 5 or 6 years to break even. That tells you that without money, things can't move. 6 good years, my friends. It has been a hard thing. So my advice to you guys is that when you want to start a business, any form of business, you need to have enough funds so that you can move very fast and scale it. Lessons learned along the way, yes, it's not easy, but it is doable. If you have time on your side, you can learn. And I can tell you that we have both free and paid courses. Just go to YouTube, log into YouTube, and there you can get free courses. You can go to different websites, do it, and at the end of the day, you can learn something about what you really want to do. Let's go to types of online jobs. In online jobs, we have various types. We have freelancing, whereby you can do writing, that like the way I did at.
You will share the document with us at the end. Just
Yes.
speak. Yeah, just speak
Thank you so
using
much.
slides. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now we talk about freelancing, and in freelancing we have different ways to make money. That is writing articles for the blogs or for the websites. We have graphic design, for those who know about creating logos, brochures, flyers, etc. Then we have programming, computer programming, and that's the work of programmers. If you know how to program, you can do as a freelancer. Then we have video editing. For videos, nowadays you realize that people are making money making videos and sharing these on their YouTube channels. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, etc. So if you are good, if you are good in video editing, you can really make it as a freelancer. The other side of online jobs is digital marketing. That's where I come in. And in digital marketing, we have a search engine optimization, SEO. SEO generally is about ranking your articles on the website, on the first page of the website. And it has some technical aspects to it, and even offline. Then you have social media management. As a social media manager, you'll be tasked with maybe creating Facebook profiles or business pages, Instagram accounts, TikTok, etc. And you manage it on behalf of organizations, and they pay you a fees, or you can agree on a monthly retainer. Then we have affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is about referring people to services of other organizations, maybe their products or services, and you are paid a commission based on it. That's number two as an online job. Then the third one is about e-commerce and dropshipping. E-commerce is just a way of buying goods and selling them online. You choose a certain kind of product and then you put it to cart and then you pay through maybe your credit card or PayPal or Pioneer card so that you can get this one. Dropshipping, basically, you make a website, then you do not have this product in your store, but when somebody requests for this product, you instruct the person who does the fulfillment to do it on your behalf, and then the difference, the money that you pay that fulfiller and the amount that is paid by the client, the difference is what you take. An example is when you use Shopify or Etsy. The fourth one is about online tutoring and course creation. You remember that you can have a certain skill set. Maybe you are good in English or mathematics. You can start a YouTube channel and then start teaching people worldwide. It's very, very lucrative, even though right now the AI has invaded the sphere, so that the majority of these issues, I think maybe in the next 5 years, it will be totally taken over by AI. But it's a good venture. If you start a YouTube channel and teach people, maybe English or mathematics or any other skill that you feel that people ought to have, you can sell it. Then we have what we call virtual assistants or remote admin support. This is where you become like a PA in an organization, and you do scheduling, you do diary for people, you do this administrative work online, and you are paid. You can do this either part-time or full-time. The next one is about content creation. And content creation is now big in the online space, because this is where you get bloggers, whereby you have websites that have specific niche where people write articles and rank them in the websites. The one that I told you about, the search engine optimization, SEO. Then you can also do content creation in YouTube. You just identify a niche. That's where you are comfortable, and you create content either on a weekly basis or daily. But I can advise that you can do maybe twice a week, so that you can create good content, quality, but at the same time, quantity. For others, you can do a podcast whereby you sit down and you talk about specific niche issues that are pain points, and you offer solution to the same. And the last one in online, and which is not the least but not the last, but I can tell you guys that this list is not exhaustive. We have several online jobs. There's so many, but you can always identify which you can do. There's this one called Forex trading. Very, very lucrative, very, very volatile, and cryptocurrency trading. This is where money resides. Where you see money, that's where money resides. If you can learn a skill set in Forex trading, my friends, you can always hack it. Right now, I'm doing a cryptocurrency trading, which is automated, using AI, and I can tell you guys that it is well paying. Let me go to the next one about the website that can use to get these online job opportunities. Number one, we have Upwork.com. These are marketplaces. This is where you go as a provider of a service or somebody who needs certain services, like maybe graphic design, article writing, etc. Then we have Fiverr.com, just like the name suggests. Fiverr is a site whereby majority of the services people were being charged $5. Then we have freelancer.com and you have peopleperhour.com. These are marketplaces, websites that you can get online jobs. We have remote.co. We work remotely. We have flex jobs. We have Medium. We have YouTube that I've talked about. We have Patreon. We also have Udemy, Teachable, Skillshare, Thinkific, and for the purposes of e-commerce and dropshipping, I talked about Shopify, Etsy, and Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA stands for Fulfillment by Amazon. These are websites that if you were to go, you can create a profile and you can market your services, or you can purchase services from the same. Now, for you to work online, there are certain needs that you need to have. There are certain skills that you need to have. There are certain tools that one ought to have. You know that you need maybe a laptop with internet connection. You have a smartphone or just a computer desktop that can access the internet. It's very, very important. But let's talk about two skills. We have both the technical skills and the soft skills. The technical skills, number one, is being computer literate. You have to know about the operation of the computers. Otherwise, you can't do anything. Then once you have the computer literacy, then you need to develop what we call digital marketing. Because if you have a product, if you have a service that you want to sell, you need to market it so that people can know what you are capable of. So that's the essence of having digital marketing skills so that you can sell your services. Then we have what we call SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. Search engine optimization basically means ranking your articles, ranking your content on the Google search engines. We are using the term Google because it's the biggest search engine. We have others, but which take a small percentage of the internet. That's why we are so much focused on the Google. So if you have, or if you want to hack it in online, it's always very, very advisable that you need to take a course on search engine optimization so that you need to rank your articles. Then you also need to know some basic knowledge about cybersecurity. You know very well that we have hackers. We have people that are out there to support for others. So if you can know about cybersecurity basic info, like not sharing your password, not sharing your verification code, not sharing your login credentials into maybe a social media platforms like your Facebook profile, your website, etc., then you can be safe. For software skills, you need to know about time management. And for me, I use what we call the 80-20 rule by Pareto, whereby most of the time, I concentrate on 20 things that gives me 80% of the value. And that saves me a lot of time. Another one is about the Parkinson's rule. The Parkinson's rule generally says that if you are given a task and you give it time, it swells according to the time that you are giving it. An example is when you are given a task today and you are told to surrender it or submit it within a week, you will do it within that week. But if you are told to do it within 2 days, the same task, you'll be able to manage within 2 days. But if you are told that there's an emergency and it's needed in the next 1 hour, I can tell you that the task that you are supposed to do in a week, you can do it within 1 hour and you do a quality job. Then another way to manage my time is what I call the Pomodoro strategy. This is where I work for like maybe 40 because I use the school system. I work for 40 minutes. I take a 10 minutes break. I come back, I work another 40 minutes, then another 10 minutes break, another 40 minutes. It helps me revolutionize my mind, and I become fresh, and I do something which is very quality. And again, on the soft skills, you need to have these problem-solving skills. You need to have communication skills and even being creative. Then tools to use in online, you need to use tools like Zoom to communicate. We have Canva, we have Google Space for productivity and collaboration. Now, we need to know the advantages and disadvantages of working online. One of the advantages of working online is flexibility. You can work from anywhere. You can do it from the comfort of your bedroom or sitting room. You can work for as long as you have that internet connection. Then we have global reach. You can have a global audience. Then it has a low startup cost. As long as you are able to learn these skills, and I say that we have
Something just happened. Yeah, you went mute for some reason. Okay, let's give him time. I know he's going to rejoin. Yeah. Well, otherwise, welcome all of you. Live Your Dream is happy to host this. And next week we have another fantastic topic: AI and society. How can you use AI? And we are going to be taught by somebody who runs an AI school and adult coding. So you don't want to miss that. We'll be using same link. Live Your Dream provides these sessions every Monday, so you can always join every Monday same time.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, good. I think it was maybe network fluctuation. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Now I'm talking about we need to now talk about advantages and disadvantages of working online. And I was at the flexibility place whereby you can work from anywhere as long as you have internet connection. We have global reach whereby you can reach any global audience. Then there's low startup. I said you can always go to YouTube, Google, and even use AI to learn certain skills. Then you have unlimited earnings. You can earn as much as 6 figures anytime. Yeah. Then the disadvantages are income instability. Today you can earn 10,000, tomorrow 30,000, the next day 100,000, then zero. It depends also. Then you have cybersecurity risks. These are about hackers, people who want to get your information to scam you. And then we don't have job benefits when you work online. Issues to do with maybe house allowance, commute allowance, maybe pension, etc., because it's a business. Then what are the risks involved in working online? We have scams and frauds. People have been defrauded of their hard-earned money. We have payment delays. You do a job and then your employer makes it hard for you to get money or delays about it. Then you have burnout. Burnout is whereby you work so much, you don't take a rest, and then you feel like now falling down. Then you also have cybersecurity threats. I've talked about it. We have network fluctuations like what has just happened. It happens. Then we also have power surges, especially for areas whereby we have power problems. It really interferes with your online jobs. Then if you want to know or to learn some skill about online, then you can always visit these websites. We have Udemy, we have Coursera, we have Skillshare, we have even LinkedIn Learning on your LinkedIn profile. Then we also have HubSpot Academy. This is just some of the online course providers that you can get that skill set that you need to work online. Then I've always advised any person who wants to work online or to work in any sector that you need to identify 1, 2, or 3 mentors that you can follow up. Like in online, we have Gary Vaynerchuk. Sometimes he's called Gary V. He's a serial entrepreneur in the US. We have Neil Patel of NP Digital or Uber Suggest. We have Timothy Ferris, the author of the 4-Hour Work Week. We have Mario Folio of the Mario Folio podcast. We have Pat Flynn. Pat Flynn is somebody who is well known for affiliate marketing. And he started what we call smart passive income. Another person that I like so much is a certain American entrepreneur, an investor and a philanthropist known as Alex Hormozi. I can always advise you guys to go and watch his content on YouTube, Alex Hormozi. Then we have Anik Singhal of learn.com. We have somebody who came up with this concept of SMMA, social media marketing agency, known as Ty Lopez. Is one person who really motivated me to go and start my own social media marketing agency. Then we have Russell Branson, is the co-founder of ClickFunnels. Then we have Brian Dean, the founder of Backlinko. He's well known for search engine optimization. Then if you want to know more about online jobs, then you need to buy these books. Number 1, The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferris. Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. We have You Are a Writer by Jeff Goins. The $100 Startup by Chris Gillibrou. And then 1 Million Followers by Brendan Kane. Now we need to talk a little bit about AI, the role of AI or generative AI in the online space, like in production of text, videos, graphics, and audio. AI enhances productivity with automation, that when you start it and then it just takes over. As long as you've given it the right prompt, it will give you quality outcome. We have several AI tools that you people need to take advantage of. The ChatGPT, since 2022, this tool has really revolutionized online work. We have Jasper AI, we have Google Gemini, and we have a Chinese tool software now known as DeepSeek. It has really disrupted the industry. These items, these tools, the ChatGPT, Jasper AI, Gemini, DeepSeek are very good in text. And for AI that's good, very good in audio, we have Descript, we have 11 Labs, we have Math AI. If you want to produce quality audio, then you need to visit these ones. And for videos, for maybe text to videos, you want to make a video using only text, then you can always go to Pictree. We can always use InVideo. You can use Lumen 5. You can use Synthesia for your videos. They give quality results. Then if you want to do graphics even without a technical background on it, you can use Canva AI. You can use Midjourney or Leonardo AI. Just learn these skill sets and you'll be good to go. Now, I've come to the end of the presentation, and I believe that you are taking notes of the same. And I'm ready to listen to your questions and give feedback of the same. Thank you so much, Paul-Peter, and leave your team.
Thank you. Thank you very much, George. Thank you. Good.
Welcome.
So maybe just to prompt you on the first question, you said your business took long to pick up because of money. What were you using money for? Is it for learning or for what? Because if it is work, then it's service you are providing and then they pay you. Where did this money, where did you want to use this money? And then second question somebody has asked, Kadaji, how do you overcome that fear of scam? Yes, you fear that you are going to be scammed or something. There are risks that are involved. How do you overcome that? Maybe you start with those ones.
Okay, thank you so much. The first one is about money or capital. You know, if you want to be a business person or if you want to do something, first and foremost, you need to learn. Learning costs money. And if you were to use free tools, there are certain things that you might not know. A lot of it. For free, you'll just get the basic. But for paid ones, you'll get now the nitty-gritty, the ones that do what? That matter. That's why I can tell you that for me to get this, it took me so long. Because if I had money, I could have bought courses, bought books, and even enrolled in courses that I could have this one. Yes, and that's how I say that it took me so long. Because when you want to provide a service for a certain business and you don't have these nitty-gritty skills, you'll be challenged because there are people who know more about this even without you knowing. So if you can equip yourself by paid courses, then I think you can go a long way and you can cut the shortcut. Yes. About the fear of scam, how can you challenge this? What I can say is this: if you want to come into online work, first and foremost, you must have a different mindset from an employee. You must know that there is no business that is risk-free. And that's why it's called risk. That's what it's called venture or business. So for you to challenge the scam, first and foremost, be knowledgeable. Just know that the people, be suspicious about those links that people send you. And then stop sharing your information, your private information online. Your login credentials, your passwords, verification codes. Use the two-factor setup, whereby if maybe somebody wants to change your login credentials, then they're asked for some codes. So first and foremost, mine is to you do due diligence, stop sharing those or clicking on those links, and always be suspicious of online activities. Thank you.
Yeah, from the same person, how do you identify genuine and fake online companies? I don't know if you can comment on that. No.
Yeah, of course, how to identify genuine from fake sometimes can be very easy. It can be very difficult. But then you need to do what we call due diligence. Now, get to know if this business has a website. Get to know if they have social media handles, like maybe X, Twitter, or their Facebook, and if there are daily updates about their services. Get to know how they make their own money. How do they make their own money? Nowadays, we have network marketing organizations who just pay people on referrals only, strictly referrals, like the POSI scheme. Once you know it's set up on a certain model that you are just paid according to the people that you invite, then that's a red flag. But if they have products that they're selling, they have services that's selling, or they're trading in the currencies, then you will definitely know how they make their own money to pay you. Thank you.
Beautiful. I love that. That is something I've often told people, that you cannot get into a business that you don't even know how they are making their own money and they are promising you heaven. No, that can't work. Yeah. So there are a number of questions from Farmerman. I believe we may not necessarily answer all of them. On article writing, how do we write better articles than DeepSeek? And do article readers know the difference between brain written article or AI written article?
Okay, when you do, we call it human-based writing or article writing, there are certain way that you communicate with the people, and it's usually natural, it's conversational. Of course, we have AI tools like ChatGPT and DeepSeek that do this, and you can even humanize the same articles. For me, as long as the articles being written is has some value to the consumers, to me that's okay. Whether it is brought by the AI or by the human himself does not matter. Again, you need also to observe what we call the search engine optimization, whereby you optimize your articles according to what the algos of the search engines require, so that you can rank. The most important thing, you need to rank, and again, these articles need to be of quality. Remember, we have what we call EEAT. That's experience, expertise, authority, and trust. If you have those ones in your articles, you are good to go. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. There is another question here which I think is also very genuine. Would you recommend, as a developing country like Kenya, do you recommend full-time online work, or it can be done part-time? Which one makes most sense? Now, and something close to that is um, uh, payment, because he's asked, yeah, or those are for poor countries that support PayPal, and I want to believe that there is always that challenge with respect to payment. How do they pay you? Do they use PayPal? Do they send to your account? And things like, what exactly what infrastructure do you need to have in order to ensure that payment comes to you? And also related to that is the delay of payment. How is it handled? Because you mentioned.
Okay, for online, for the developing countries, my advice is don't treat it as a part-time thing. If you want to come into online, then decide once and for all, come on it as a full-time thing. Let it be your main occupation. Learn, even if it's about video editing, graphic design, or content creation, learn it. Be the go-to person when it comes to that services. Then come and work full-time. To me, part-time, I cannot advise any person because and the benefits that I've benefited from the same. When it comes to payments, I can say that you need to have different ways to be paid. You can have a worldwide platform like PayPal or Pioneer card, or you can use your bank details. They can always send it towards using your card if you have. It has happened before. Equity supports it, and I think, and even M-Pesa, Safaricom M-Pesa, they do it. So when it comes to those platforms, you can always choose which one you can use. PayPal, Pioneer, your account, and even M-Pesa services. When it comes to delay in payments generally is not tied to the online issue. It is tied to the person, the employer himself, the person who gave you the job. If it's a good person, the late payment cannot occur. But then we have platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. When you work within these platforms, then we have the escrow account, whereby you open, both of you, and when you are satisfied, the money is not released until the person is satisfied with your job. So that when you do and submit this job, and you're satisfied that your job is okay, it's of high quality, then the money is released to you. So there's nothing like the payment becomes delayed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You've answered that very well. And Of course, there is also a comment here that the same person has made, that some other people pop onto your, maybe even on YouTube, and they tell you they want to train, they are earning 100,000 USD a month, and they want to train you and they want you to pay. What is your experience with these people, and what would you advise?
Yeah, we have fake gurus out here. People who just know by the paper. They are so much theoretical, but then when it comes to the matter of practice, uh, they can't do it. They cannot actually do it on their own and make money from that. So they try to make money through YouTube views, using maybe ad revenues from the YouTube. So from there, for them, they, as much as they want you to buy their courses or their trainings, they also make a YouTube subscriber base to be many, so that they can earn through ads and those kind of Google AdSense. So for me, you need to be very worried about the content that you consume. YouTube has a lot of fake gurus, a lot of fake experts that come to your inbox to train you. You need to be choosy. Have like one or two, identify one or two gurus or two mentors that you can follow and act on the advice. Don't consume 10, 20 content from different people. Thank you.
Good. Now, lastly, maybe a comment on that. How do you handle taxes, issue of taxes? When it comes to you may not want to comment much about it. I know it's
That's a that's a very dicey that's a very dicey issue about, because online, um, understand the government wanted to impose some 1.5% on our income. I don't know where they've reached, but you see, with this tax issue, my friend, it's the government's concern. For me, I want to get my money the way it is, all of it.
good. Good. I love that answer. It's their concern to find.
It's true.
Ah, thank you,
Yes.
thank you very much. Thank you. Now you can put your contact there in the chat.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe people would reach out to you and ask for more. Somebody has even asked whether you offer classes, and so I think that would be great if they can reach out to you. So
Yes.
put it in the Zoom chat. In the Zoom chat.
Zoom chat.
Yes, put it in the Zoom chat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the chat box in the Zoom. Yeah. Thank you. Could I have Dr. Melvin? Would you be able to give a vote of thanks?
Yeah, on behalf of our Monday, I really want to thank everybody in the background who put Power Monday on the internet this particular Monday. I'm referring to Antonia Mutunga, Lady Noel, Dan Olale, and the one and only indefatigable Otieno Paul-Peter. Thank you so much for doing this week after week, and doing it for the benefit of our further education and for our businesses. Now, besides that, I want to thank the audience. We had reached about 100 people at the top of this particular presentation. And the reason is the topic is so close to the hearts of most entrepreneurs. And not only that, we were privileged to have a speaker of the caliber of Mr. Asigoh, who has broken down the subject so well. He's highly knowledgeable. He knows the intersection of technology and AI and the marketplace. And I would urge each one of us who has been touched by his his very succinct presentation to get in touch with him personally so that you can receive some more training, so that you can narrow down on your niche, and so that you can benefit financially. So with those few remarks, back to you, OPP. Thank you all, one and all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. And we are always happy to have you amongst us. Thank you. Thank you for also being there all the time. Antonia, could you kindly give us any announcement?